Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today we are filming a makeup tutorial. I filmed the look that I'm wearing right now and I wanted to show you guys how you can use the Tati Beauty palette in a super easy way because I know a lot of people got it and a lot of people are beginners who are using this palette, and it can be super intimidating, especially with the glitters and the darker shades, to use the palette in like an everyday use. And also glitter can just be intimidating in general. Like not everyone's gonna wear a cut crease to work or school or in everyday life, but wearing glitter in a subtle way like this can really make it less intimidating and also easier to use. So I wanted to show you guys how I use the palette to recreate this look, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe down below and hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I post videos, and leave me any comments if you guys want to see me use the palette again, or if you would like to see me use other palettes, or if you want more makeup tutorials, just let me know. I'm open to suggestions, and I hope you guys enjoy this look. I do plan on doing more of like a smoky eye for like more of a nighttime look with this palette. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. All right guys, so first we are priming our faces. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this primer because it is hydrating but adds some grip to my foundation in order for it to last all day long. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is going to act as my eye primer. I do have very oily lids, so you could use a concealer under your shadows, which works good as well, but because I want this to adhere to my eyelids and stay all day without creasing, I will be using a primer. And let's drink some coffee, even though this is the middle of the day. So I am going to go in with a bit of foundation if I can just get it out of the tube. I'm running out here, guys. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm using my Luxie brush to apply that. And I just want to apply like a first layer because I don't want any of the glitter that I'm using to stick to my foundation or concealer. So I'm going to do the full face last, and then I'll go back in and kind of touch it up, add concealer and powder and everything after I do my eyes. And here it is, the beautiful Tati Beauty Textured Neutral Palette. And I'm so excited to use this. It's amazing. It's super inspirational, I feel like, and it just makes it so nice to create really cohesive looks. So first I'm going in with the Soothe Sequin shade, and I'm just using a fluffy blending brush to put it into my crease and blend it onto the lid. So I'm just gonna blend this all over. And as you will see when I show you here in a second, that it just has the most beautiful gold sparkle, and it does get kicked off a lot with the blending of the shade, but it is just going to give it the most beautiful reflective quality, as well as it's going to blend really well into the other colors that I'm using today. And also this is under a ring light, so in person and outside in the sun, it looks even more beautiful than indoors. And this is the Soothe Metallic shade, and it is just like a beautiful peachy gold color that I'm just applying all over the lid with my ring finger. And I'm going to go in with the Aura Sequin shade and just applying that into the center of the lid to just add a little bit of a halo effect and give it a little bit more dimension and brightness. The Sequin Aura shade also has a beautiful pink and purple glitter reflect in it that just gives the shade so much more dimension. And now I'm using the Soothe glitter, which is just a beautiful gold glitter that just gives the look a way more flirty effect. It's super holiday ready. I just love this glitter. It's so beautiful and just reflects so good under any light. And I'm just going to blend a little bit of the glitter that went into my crease away and just taking off a bit of the excess under my eyes. And I'm just going to go in with mascara for today. No lashes, no liner, just keeping this look super simple and easy to recreate. You can add lashes or liner if you're totally comfortable with that, but I'm just going to keep it super simple for the look. And all of the different size glitters in this eyeshadow makes the look even more sparkly. I just love it. So I'm just going to go in and do the rest of my face, and I'm using the same foundation as the L'Oreal Pro Matte and just adding a bit more coverage where I need it, or I should say where I want it, and just blend that in really well. Make sure everything is cohesive. And as you can see, there's a little bit of fallout on my under eye area, but I'm just going to cover that up with concealer. I'm not too worried about it because it's not a ton. And this is the e.l.f. concealer. I really like it. It's only like $2 or $3 at Walmart, which is awesome. And I feel like it's the perfect dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, but it does dry really fast, and I like blending it in with either my finger or a brush, because when I do it with a beauty blender or like a sponge, it does pick up some of the product and it makes it patchy where you've already laid foundation, which I don't like. And I'm just going in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, the very last remnants of it. I'm so out of it, but I do need to get a new one. And because I could not get any out of it, I went in with the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer and Custard. And as you can see, that one's a lot lighter. So I just did what I can, y'all. Just covering up some acne here. And I'm using the same brush to blend this all out. And I'm just making sure nothing looks patchy or uneven. And now with a round fluffy brush, I'm going into the Glossier Wowder, and I'm just going to dust that on my whole face. I actually really love this powder. It's super lightweight and gives just like a nice satin matte finish without over drying, because although I do have combo oily skin, during the winter I find that I get dry patches. Even though you can't see it when I'm not wearing makeup, you can definitely see it when I'm wearing like a matte foundation like the one I'm wearing today. And I'm just making sure that everything is set. And I'm going to go in with the same powder brush and the Milani bronzer in the color Suntan. And just dusting that on my cheekbones and on my forehead, just adding a little bit of warmth and giving my face some dimension. I don't really need to contour that much, but I do like to add a little bit of warmth just because sometimes my face can look a little flat when I'm a little bit paler during the winter months. Now I'm going in with the Milani highlighter from this trio. It is so intense, so if you do have this, be very careful. I'm using an e.l.f. brush, and I'm just putting that on the high points of the face. And I am doing this before blush just to make it a little bit more cohesive and more blended. But I do like a really highlighted look, especially if I'm going with a matte foundation. And I'm using the Sleek Blush by 3 palette in the shades Lace. And just dusting that a little bit on my nose and just on the cheeks. And I'm using the Glossier Boy Brow to just bring up the hairs on my brows and just make them look a little bit more fuller. This is a pomade. It's not actually a brow gel, so it does give the actual hairs some thickness. Ooh, itchy, 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 itchy. And now I'm just going in with a flat shader brush from e.l.f. and I'm using the Soothe Sequin shade just to go under my eyes. And I realized after looking back at the footage that I totally forgot to add mascara to my under eyes, so just ignore that. And I'm using the Aura Metallic in my inner corner, and then just going in with the Aura Sequin shade because it just has the most beautiful like pink glitters in it, and I just feel like it gives it so much dimension in the inner corner. And just blending that into the first shade that I applied on the lid. And I went in with what I thought was the Glossier Brow Flick, but after looking at it, it was actually the Glossier Pro Tip, which just made a hot mess on my eyebrow. I grabbed the wrong product and now I have to take it all off, and it was so annoying. My eyebrow looks so crazy. And so I added more pomade, and then I went in with a concealer brush from Real Techniques, and what I did was just apply some powder foundation above my eyebrow to make it not look so freaking crazy. And as you can see, that went away a little bit, but I had to go in with way more because it looked so crazy. And then I went in with the Glossier Brow Flick. And I left this part in because you can totally fix any mistakes with makeup. Don't feel like you absolutely have to go out the way that you made a mistake, or if you wanted to start over, you totally can. And I'm just adding a bit of the brow flick into my brows. I did take more of the Studio Fix foundation powder on the same brush and just added some above my brow and added a little bit more highlight to the top of my brow because it looked crazy. And just for lipstick, I'm using the Tarte Birthday Suit liquid lipstick. And if you're like me, you know that a nude lip is great and all, but it's just missing something, right? This holiday look, it's like super glittery and fun with a nude lip. And then I'm just gonna set my face with the all-nighter setting spray, but it's just not enough. It needs something else. So I'm going to take off my lipstick with the Superstay Eraser. It's like a lipstick remover, and I'm applying the MAC lip liner in Cherry. And I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use this as my lipstick. It is a red lip liner, and I'm gonna just outline my lips and just fill it all in. It works great and lasts all day. If you wanna make this an even more intense look, you could totally use a matte lipstick over this or a gloss over this, and it would look super nice. But I actually decided to just keep it just super cool tone red with the lip liner and just filled it in with the same liner. And it looks even more festive now. And who doesn't love a gold glitter and a red lip? Am I right or am I right? And who else is wearing their curls this holiday season? I know I am. And that's all for this look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.